what we do here is go back.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Zx7R build. What we're going to start with today is the rear tire hugger. If you did not see this in the last video, this is a real carbon fiber tire hugger that I got from a Kawasaki Zx7R race bike. It is in excellent shape, and yes, it is real carbon fiber. So let's go ahead and see how we're going to fit this. So before we can fit the new tire hugger, we're going to take off this old chain guard. There's a few screws, Allen keys. So we're going to take that off and we'll fit the new one. Okay, so this is what it'll look like. We have a mounting point here from the old chain guard, and then another mounting point here from the old chain guard, which is through here. You can't see because it's a little dark. There you go. So that's that. So this side's good, and you'll notice that it fits perfectly in there, right on the rear subframe. So this is good. So this is the other side. And there's one mounting point here on the right, which you'll see there, but I'm kind of confused on where this is supposed to mount to, because right now, if you see in here, we are sitting on the subframe. We can't go down any further, and this tab is still sticking up in the air. So I'm not really too sure where this is supposed to mount to. If I go all the way down, like that, then the rear tire hugger hits the tire, which is not what we want. So I gotta figure something out. Actually, I'm a goofball. I'm being silly. I believe that this bracket here for the rear brake line just gets taken off with this Allen key, and this should slide right underneath the bracket, and then it can get bolted back down. I'm silly. So let's try and do that, and we'll see what this looks like. I don't think I'll have a problem. I'm just being silly. Oh guys, this looks so good. What a way to complete the back half of the motorcycle. Oof. Cannot wait to show you guys out in the sun when I finish putting more fairings on and whatnot. That looks so good. Look at everything's tying in. Like I said, the carbon fiber from the exhaust, carbon fiber tire hugger. Oh, everything's just tying in so good. And yeah, I do have to trim this bolt back still a little bit, but coming together. Okay, to match the rear of the bike, what we have for the front is carbon fiber front fender, and when I bought this it came with a black tailpiece to go with it, but if I flip this up here in the light, you'll see that this side has two broken tabs, and in order to fix that, again, I went through about 3 different fairing kits in order to find things that were not broken and piece it together. So I have a green fender that's going to go with the carbon fiber in the front, which I'm happy with, because as far as color scheme goes, I have a lot more green in the front, which you'll see when I finish up the bike, and it's going to kind of taper back to black and carbon fiber and stuff in the rear. So trust me, the color scheme is going to look really, really nice. Okay, front is now installed, and oh my god guys, looks even better in person. Everything is coming together so nicely. Fits great, no fitment issues whatsoever, and the carbon fiber really just pops. Really excited. Alright, now that we have got the front and the rear fenders on, what we can start doing is assembling the rest of the front of the motorcycle. Now I was going to wait to do this until I changed out those brakes to the Brembos that you saw in the last video. However, I don't want to wait any longer for offset brackets. I'm just going to continue installing. It's not that I can't install the rest without doing the brakes, it just makes it easier with the rest of the bike kind of exposed, but we're not going to wait any longer. So what we're going to do is continue rebuilding the front, and what we're going to put on next is the nose fairing. And this is exciting because once this is on, oof, it's like a symbol, you know? Once you see these right here, the best looking headlights ever created, it means that the bike is almost finished. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this on and continue with the rebuilding process. Well guys, she's almost back. I am so excited. This is so symbolic. Once this guy goes on, it's like we're there. We're at the finish line. As far as mounting goes, we are going to get the mirrors on, along with the front brace that goes here, that connects from underneath the where the mirrors go down to here. There's a mounting point. So we'll get that on, but I do have to repaint it, so we'll do that real quick. And then also on the inside here, let me do my best to show this. I know it's dark. And for other mounting points, there's a mounting point here where there's a screw that gets poked through, and then this is just a nut. So there's two on each side, one here, one on the other side. And then of course, we're going to secure it to our side fairings as well. But we are gonna hold off on that, and I'll explain why shortly, but oof, coming along. So this here is the front fairing stay. Gets put underneath the mirror and then posts up by the gas tank there. But I was thinking about doing a quick respray on this just because it does have a few chips in it, which you can see here. So I was thinking about touching this up before we move any further. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the rest of the gold paint that I have that I use on a lot of the other parts. That way everything matches. If you wanna know what I'm using, I just got this from Amazon. It is engine enamel, rated for high temperature stuff, but it's going to match the rest of what I got, so that's what we're going to use. It's not going to do any harm. So let's go ahead and get this painted. Alright, while that front stay is currently drying, I am going to switch out this windshield. You didn't really think I was going to keep this reflective windshield, did ya? No, no way, Jose. I mean, I don't think it's the worst thing on the planet. It could be worse. It could be like reflective neon green. It's not super terrible, but it's just not practical. So what I'm going to do is switch this out for something over on the workbench. What we have here is just a plain old regular crystal clear windshield. However, I'm a little upset because it wasn't supposed to be what you call a double bubble. As you can see that it pops up right here. It was just supposed to be a regular, which is a little bit more sharp looking. That's the look that I prefer, but they sent me the wrong one, I think, unless I bought the wrong one. I'll have to go back and look, but I think what I'm gonna do is install it for now. We'll see what it looks like so that we can get this reflective visor out of here. The reflective windshield, excuse me. Now that is a little more proper, more practical, better usage. You can actually see through it. We'll see how I like the double bubble. Might switch that out for something different. That way it comes in a little sharper, but regardless, it looks way better than the reflective windshield. Cockpit view. Ooh, yeah. We like that. The upper fairing bracket has been freshly repainted. Looks really, really good. Matches the rest of the gold accents that we have put on the bike with the same paint. So let's go ahead and get this installed and finish up today's video. Front fairing stay is on. Now the finishing touch to get the front windshield part and upper cowl finished is to install the mirrors, which go in here, which keeps the fairing stay and then the nose fairing in place. You'll see it's disconnected there. I thought about not even running mirrors, to be honest with you, and getting some block off plates, but for now we are going to put the mirrors on so we can get this front to stay. Let's do it.